Hi everybody, it's Stacy. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I looked in my closet for something green and I can't believe my grandmother would just smack me on the wrists, but I don't own anything green to wear. So the closest I had was blue, dark blue, so I'm wearing that. But I thought, I also got my green water spray, my Amanda Ellis water spray, which is a beautiful green color. So I'm gonna spray that right now, which actually smells like mint. And smells nice. It smells spearminty, which is great. So I'm spraying that in representation of St. Patrick's Day. I am Irish, and at 6 o'clock, I'm going to be singing Irish Eyes Are Smiling for Kathleen O'Connell. Because that's what friends do, right? They go out and they sing for their friends. And the other green thing that I had is my book cover. My book, look at that green. That's my kids singing in the background. because we are out of school, like the rest of the world is out of school. So there's no school today, and there won't be any school for like ever now. So we're figuring that out, which is great. And so he'll be screaming and singing in the background as well, which is great. But anyway, back to that gorgeous green cover, green stone on my sky of water, which hey, you know, we've got time on our hands. What's better than reading books when we've got all this time while we're taking this pause? I think I wrote that earlier today. The pause in humanity, that's what we're doing. We're taking a pause and reading, right? This is the first one, Ocean's Fire, which is awesome. And then second one, Alchemy's Air. And then the third one, Sky of Water. Shameless plug. But hey, you know, it's very entertaining and it's very relevant for our times because there's a lot of good, wonderful things in there. So I just wanted to come on and say hi to the people I know and the people I don't know, because this is looking like how we're going to be communicating for the next however long. And that is great. Online learning, online connection, no human touch anymore. So we're just going to all be connecting through our screens. So until something else changes. But for now, this is what we've got. But I know a lot of people are home alone, my dad included. Hi, Dad. Sending love to Arizona. And you know, just it's really this is a good way and a good opportunity to just connect and see what you all are up to. Do you have a plan yet for what, you know, what the world's going to look like here shortly, or it looks like now? You know, I mean, it's Tuesday and we've been off of school, I don't even know, a few days. I don't even know what day it was last week when they canceled school or who it's been. I don't know how long it's been, and I don't know how long it's going to be. So, and do I have a plan? No, I have no plan. But I'm just going to work on my stuff. My book is coming out. I'm going to work on marketing for that. I'm going to work on more writing, more meditation. I've been doing a lot of that. And I think I'm going to post some meditations that I've found really helpful for grounding. You know, we're swirling in this sea of craziness right now. And it's so unsettling, and every day is different. And every day we wake up and you're like, okay, what is the news going to tell me today? And so we need some tools, which I've talked about in other videos, tools for just grounding and feeling calm and feeling able to cope with whatever is coming out. Deep conscious breathing. We are all breathing so shallow right now, and from fears, from being scared, and you get that very shallow breath. So it's important to just take deep breaths. I mean, that is like so basic, but it's so important. The grounding meditation, I'll do a separate video on that one. I'll record that tomorrow, of how I connect to the earth and really pour into the earth the energy that I'm feeling, releasing that anxiety, because the earth has the power to transmute that, right? It has the power to take your anxieties and dissipate them, and it's like the leach fields in your septic system, right? Out goes the crap, and it gets dispersed through the earth, through the soil. So I will do that one tomorrow. I'll record that meditation, because it's really wonderful. And again, you know, my oracle cards. Oracle cards are a great way to connect to the messages of spirit. I'm trying to think of some, you know, I mean, there's so many different tools. The best thing you can do is to just really connect and dialogue with spirit, and know, because you get reassurance. You know, I mean, if we're basing what's going to happen to us, to our small selves, on our ego self and what our ego sees, then we're screwed. So we really have to turn our uncertainty over to a higher power, the higher power within us, the higher power of the whole earth. And however you look at God, and this is really like a come to Jesus time for all of us, in how we look at God, as, you know, the definition, how we approach God from a religious perspective, spiritual perspective, a physical perspective, and it's all of that, you know, and the holiness of who we are as humans. But I'm getting way ahead of myself. So, you know, without church, no one can go to church right now. Not that I was going to church before this, but, you know, without the religious connection, you know, what is the spiritual connection? What is your spiritual connection? What are you clinging to? There's a quote from Martin Luther from the 13th century, I think, that says, what you cling to in times like this is your God. So what are you clinging to? That's the big question. What are you clinging to during this crisis of our world, the complete breakdown of society? And so the things that I cling to are my family, and my writing, and my dialogue with spirit, my connection to a higher power, the one that's within me that I dialogue with. Those are the things that I cling to. So I'm not going to go on any further with this, because I can ramble on and talk for a really long time. So I'm just going to pull one card, because I've gotten a lot of information, and I'm going to go with a different deck today, a deck that I love. This is a tarot. This is the Starman tarot, which is so incredibly beautiful, and the colors are so bold and really resonate with me. The artwork from this deck, it is by David DeAngelis, and it's just beautiful. And I just want to pull one card that talks about what I've been chatting about right now. Just one card from the universe to help us on St. Patrick's Day. To cling to a message that we can all use right now, right? What message can we all use right now from Spirit, from this Starman Tarot, when we're all feeling really depleted, and just scared and tired, and we could use a little support, right? Support from the universe. Temperance. Ooh. Look at that. That is quite something. Look at that. The artwork is just phenomenal in these cards. Starman Tarot. Temperance. What does that even mean? You would think I would know, being a writer. I have the worst spelling skills, and my grammar is like, it's thank God for, you know, online help. I'm looking up temperance and just to see what it says, because and then I will tell you what it says. Temperance. Strength. We should have gotten strength. Temperance. I am astonished by the beauty of life in all its facets. Temperance brings respite after the storm, a soothing balm in any situation. It suggests when we take the time to balance the various elements and energies in our lives, we will find a clear pathway to our goals. This card embodies the nature of healing and moderation, self-care, and self-knowledge. We become whole when we acknowledge the different shades and colors of our personalities, understand their needs, and accept them. When we cease the internal struggle and stop arguing with reality. If we know the exact blend of energy required for any given situation, we can walk with peace. I love that. Seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary, exquisite balance, a period of rebirth. Slow down and view the world with fresh, magical perspective. Trust your intuition. Perfect, right? Aren't these always perfect, these cards we get? Temperance. You learned something today, and so did I, what the word temperance means. It means balance, basically. Rebirth, right? We're rebirthing. We got that card the other day. I posted that too, the rebirth. That's what we're in. We're in time of rebirth. So I'm already 12, almost 13 minutes in. I will sign off. I just wanted to check in, say hi, let you know that I'm hanging in, you're hanging in. We're getting through it together. So I wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day. And I have to go sing now. So lots of love. Mwah. Bye.